think we're trying bougie alcohol.
Bougie alcohol!
I honestly think now I actually have really cheap taste.
Exactly.
Honestly.
I've discovered this on one of these before that I was like, oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it's great. But if you show me the branding, I'm like, I'll have that one.
We're going to compare the lifestyles of the poor to the lifestyles of the rich and famous.
Lifestyles, rich and famous.
You know, it'll depend, because you could give us like a really expensive scotch and a really cheap single malt, and I will always prefer the single malt.
So one of these is a tequila priced at €34, and the other is a tequila priced at €75.
Tequila at 34 and one at 75, so one double.
How do you feel about tequila?
Oh, yeah.
I don't love you love tequila. I
do love
yes,
tequila.
you love tequila. You actually make me enjoy tequila more because we were in the Patron video years ago.
Yeah.
And we had a great time.
Oh, that smells very nice. Okay,
It
so
does smell really nice, but then I caught a bit of it too far up my nose, and I think I nearly turned inside out. Yeah, I feel like this one smells like, I don't know, this smells very good tequila, and this one smells a bit watered down.
But I often think the stronger the smell, the cheaper it is. Because there's like, throw a bit of paint thinner in it.
Both of them smell like tequila, but X smells smoother.
I was going to say, oh,
See,
smells.
this is what's wrong. I say I'm wrong.
I'm just gonna sip it.
oh yeah, no, totally.
Oh,
It's actually
that's
quite
smooth.
nice.
I'm liking it. That's very nice. That's
That is
very,
really
very, very
nice.
nice.
I like it. It's
That's
just
nice,
good.
smooth, normal
Yeah.
tequila.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
Yeah, I wouldn't kick it out of bed.
X is stunning and
X
incredibly
is
smooth.
Very smooth.
Like drinking milk.
Okay.
Hand sanitizer.
There's way more like botanically tastes in that.
Holy shit!
Wow, hiding in plain sight.
Wow. Okay. Well, this one feels then like that might be the cheaper one.
I always think of my friend who would always make us get tequila shots on a night out, and we'd all end up getting sick. That is what that reminds me of. And this is
so
actually
smooth.
quite nice.
But you know what the problem with these things is? That you can think this and then somehow it throws you, and that's
I know.
actually the cheap one.
And maybe this is like, they're like, the hand sanitizer.
Yes.
You know? And then I'm like, oh god, and then they show me the bottle, I'm like, oh my god, I love it.
Here's the thing. Everything you said about this one, does that signify more expensive or not?
I don't know.
This is the thing.
It feels very boutiquey. The one that has all the flowers in it is the rocks one.
Very hard to choose, but I'm going to say I prefer O.
I also prefer O.
So here again, it isn't to figure out which is which. You just have to decide which you prefer.
oh.
Well, I prefer X.
Well then.
Definitely prefer X. It's an easy one.
Maybe probably X. Is it more versatile?
That's a
As
good.
more
That's a good
versatile
point.
thing.
Yeah. So
Because if
we'll
you're
go
making a
X.
specific type of cocktail, you're
Yeah.
not going to want to impede your flavors with botanics.
Exactly. Never impede your flavors.
I can tell you that O is Jose Cuervo Especial Silver Tequila
Okay.
at €34.
Ah,
Is Patron Silver Tequila at €75.
interesting. Well, I preferred the first one. I prefer the silver.
Tell ya, we're a cheap date.
We sure are.
You both went for the expensive tequila.
Well, I was gonna say we're bougie bitches, we got expensive taste.
Wow. Okay. So that's okay. But listen, I'm not judging us on our tastes here. They're both very nice. I'd happily drink the €35 one.
Was there a distinct difference between the two?
Yeah, really distinct. It's just like you smell this and it tastes like it smells like Aiden's saying it's basically like paint thinner, and then this has almost no smell. Even when you put it in your mouth, it's like this kind of just tastes
Yeah.
like water. Oh my god, it's tequila.
Excited for the rest?
Yes, of course. This
Yes.
is such a fun video. Everyone must be so jealous that they're not on this
I'll
video.
tell you that one of these is a Japanese whiskey priced at €62, and the other is a Japanese whiskey priced at €115.
How is 62 the cheap one?
I think because of like imports and stuff, I think Japanese whiskey tends to be around 50, 60
€60
euro.
anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like that'd be your base-ish level here.
Sorry, I'm just getting a full body shiver. I'm gonna need a moment alone with the whiskey. Either of these are gonna be a
This
good
is the
time. Like
thing.
I'm honestly coming on a hot flash.
These are both gorgeous.
I mean, look, this is gonna be a great time.
Look, I've never had a whiskey I didn't like. I think
Nika is usually.
yeah, I think I've had that in here. Maybe I think I've had Japanese whiskey in here and it was really, really good.
It smells almost like a sweet.
Oh yeah, kind of. Yeah, I smell the sweetness in there.
Am I?
Are you okay? Are
Yeah.
you having a stroke?
I mean, it'd be hard to tell me because I slur my speech a lot anyway. Speech impediment, baby.
Oh my god.
This is like the best day.
Mazel tov.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Oh yeah, fuck it. God damn it. Fuck's sake.
Oh my god. Oh
divine.
my god.
It's so good.
It's quite like a nearly a Jemison flavor to it, doesn't it? Oh.
I like that. Why not? What's
I
wrong?
don't know. Maybe it's just I haven't had whiskey in a long time.
Okay, me neither, but I think I'm going to get back into it. I think I'm going to spend. I think I'm going to bankrupt myself drinking Japanese whiskeys.
I think this smells like the Nika, but the one from the barrel, but I don't know.
Interesting how you had the same reaction I did to X, but I've
That's
had
so
the
much
same.
stronger.
I actually think I prefer O.
Sweet divine Jesus.
It's really hard to tell which is the more expensive one because they both are a delight to the senses.
Again, both kind of different. Both have enough differences,
Yeah.
but are both very nice.
Oh, negative for me, baby.
I think O is a more pleasant taste than X.
Oh, I think that opinion is subjective, but your opinion is wrong. Opinions can't be wrong, but somehow you did it.
I need a bed of smooth jazz.
I need a bed and this. It's
some
just
smooth jazz.
so smooth jazz.
And several men. I'm kidding!
I'm not.
Oh, see.
I think X tastes more familiar. That's why I think I like it more.
But I wonder, does that mean you're a cheap bitch or?
Oh, I'm a cheap bitch. Tesco value.
So, Pagan, you prefer O, Aiden,
Yeah.
you prefer X?
Yeah.
That one, more ethanol, still stunning. I would take
gorgeous.
that one to bed.
I think I prefer this one. I think I prefer the one that has more of a kick to it.
No, I prefer X. I'm gonna go for X.
I like them both a lot, but you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go with X as well because of the familiarity of it.
I can tell you that X is Nika Rich Blend Japanese whiskey at €62.
Cheap boy! Cheap boy! Cheap date!
And O is Suntory Hibiki Harmony Japanese whiskey at €115.
There we go.
God help your husband.
Damn it, I have expensive taste on this one.
But it's worth it, Kira.
It is worth it.
But this one is also outstanding.
How much of a difference was there between the two?
Monetarily.
No, but like taste.
Monetarily.
Taste-wise, how different were they?
I think they both had distinctive profiles. Don't ask me to describe the profiles.
I feel like this has a more smoother taste on it, but again, I'm getting like notes of like some kind of vanilla, whereas this has a stronger taste to me. This kicks me more in the back of the throat than it does
It's
you.
so funny how we have the exact
Exactly.
opposite
Yeah.
experiences. This is like a true diversity of voices on this channel.
It's good though, because
Yeah.
I feel like there's different palettes, guys. Like
Yeah.
not everything will suit everybody's palate.
Yeah.
And we don't always have to agree.
I just felt like this one kind of blasted the orifice out of me a little bit.
Very fun.
Put that in your bottles.
Yeah.
One of these is a rum priced at €25. The other is a rum priced at €135.
Wow.
What did fucking the King of England dip his balls in this rum? Like, what is the price?
I'd say the 25 one is probably Bacardi.
I
That's
don't
rum,
like
isn't it?
Bacardi.
It is Bacardi rum. And
But
I don't... No, Bacardi's
fucking
clear.
don't like it. No, it has to be, yeah, because isn't the coconuts?
What? Sorry, that sounded like such a like, that's it now, there he is.
Smell amazing.
Like this. I have barely sipped this and I cannot form sentences. What is wrong with me? This smell a caramel. That's
smell
what
a
I said.
caramel.
This smell a caramel. That's
All right,
all.
should we sniff the X?
All right, let's sniff X.
Oh, God, you could go to court for that.
I'm so happy.
Smells like nothing.
Oh, it smells like sugar.
I don't smell anything.
I love that.
I think I'm broken. You've honestly had the equivalent of 2 shots and you are gone.
I'm having the best time.
They both smell really, really, really good.
If I was a young single man and I smelled a woman wearing that as her perfume, I tell you, I would go over and shake her hand and say, fair play to you, you smell very nice, and I'd go home and cry.
Just put some of that on my neck.
On your neck. You know, when I'm confronted with the reality of a woman with alcohol rubbed into her skin, really changes everything.
I'm gonna be sick.
It smells sweet to me, but
X gonna give it to you.
It's so fucking good.
I love it.
oh, that's very sweet. Oh my god.
This tastes expensive.
Jesus.
Oh my god, that is syrup. That is
That's not
so
alcoholic at all.
good. That is ridiculously good.
Fan of the X?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
big fan of the X. It's like it's almost sweet and there's not a big kick of alcohol on it. So I'm gonna try O. Woo! Oh, that's not very nice, is it? That's not as nice on its own.
I think I just drank a pirate's piss.
I like that.
It has definitely more of a kick to it.
Such a difference between them.
Yeah.
Such a difference between them.
It's
Like
such a
it's night and
difference to
day.
the point that I'd be like, are you sure this isn't Jack Daniel's honey? Because I've had Morgan on its own and I don't remember tasting like that.
Yeah, no, I think that tastes not as good, and therefore, by the law of capitalism, cheaper.
I think the O is more expensive, and it's also my preferred one.
That's ridiculously sweet. Like,
Try this again.
that can't be real. Did you put a spoon of sugar into that?
Do you know what? That actually is sick. Now that I've
Isn't
tried
it?
this,
No, that's a joke.
and then I tried this. That is when I first tasted
You
it.
get your money back for that.
Yeah, that is very sweet.
That's a joke.
That's bonkers.
Yeah, there's no comparison. One is a flavored rum and one is floor clean.
One.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I like X better.
Yeah, no, X for me. X
X.
all the way.
X all the way.
X's and no.
Which one do you? Well, I'm sure you prefer the O as well.
Has to be the O.
You're going with X. So if you're going with X, I'm happy to go with the team because it is incredibly tasty.
I know
Incredibly
that's gonna
tasty.
be so cheap.
I can tell you that X is Bacardi spiced rum at 25 euro.
Yeah, lovely.
And O was Bristol, Nicaragua, 1999 rum at 135 euro.
Oh, so it's
interesting.
expired. It's past its best buy date. That's why we didn't like it.
It's actually pronounced Nicaragua.
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 Tell me.
I was on the radio and I was giving out a fact about Nicaragua, but I'd never heard it pronounced out loud before. So on air I said Nicaragua.
You did not.
I did, yeah. And everyone was like to say that sounds like a fucking roundabout in Tipperary.
I think Bacardi rum is great. I don't think I've ever had Bacardi rum actually.
Yeah.
It's such a sweet, normal. I'm gonna pick some up.
Yeah.
I will go home and buy that.
You knew from sip one that's the cheap one, like yeah.
So cheap, yeah.
But I wouldn't have had it. Like if Ozzy wasn't there, I wouldn't have had an ocean. I went with X because it's really fucking tasty and I'd happily drink it all night.
Bacardi.
Yeah, Bacardi is.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this one about Bacardi. Bacardi ran away and left his wife for a young one. I have no time for Bacardi. I have no time. I think it's a joke. I think Bacardi, when I see people drink Bacardi, I just don't have any time for it.
I'm so happy that it worked out the cheaper one.
Yeah.
Because now we can just go home and get that. We don't
Yeah.
have to feel bad about going home and being like, oh man, I'll never buy that 115 euro bottle of whiskey.
I like how you make it sound like all of us live together in a big try house.
Don't we?
Well, I don't, so that'd be very upsetting if all you live together.
Shit, I gave that
And
away.
didn't include me.
Yeah, sorry about that.
One of these is a Scotch whiskey priced at 34 euro and 50 cent, and the other is a Scotch whiskey priced at 245 euro.
I don't think I should drink that.
There's a lot of scotches that could be 200 and something euro.
Class. Okay. Well, this is
I'm
interesting.
going to be useless at this.
Well, fucking sure.
Well, we'll try it, because that's the name of the
fucking channel, isn't it?
245 euro seems like a lot of money to make alcohol with.
You could feed your starving children for that much, but no. You had
Yeah.
to go and buy this bottle of scotch,
Yeah.
Derek.
O smells way smoother. I think immediately I'm going to prefer O, whether or not it's the most expensive one. Because I don't love, it's weird, I like a smoky tequila, I like a mezcal, but I don't
Like
love,
a smoky whiskey. That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's because I love whiskey so much, I'm like, why smoky?
Why smoky?
Just go back to normal.
Go back. Yeah.
Kane, what I mean, pal, this smells like a tart fire. Like something that happened in Glasgow or Aberdeen when I was in the Boy Scouts with James McAvoy. Me and him had a great time playing football and stuff, bastard. Okay. Woo! What in the name of... There's a sharpness to that I didn't think was going to come with the smokiness of this.
No, I don't like that.
It's
Oh
not the
my
worst.
God.
It's not the worst, but it's not good.
It's got a great burn.
God, I love it.
I don't love it as much.
A what?
Sharpness. What?
What do you think
Is
you
that
said?
a word?
It's a sharpness.
Sharpness, yes. Well,
Do you know what? I drank it and shat myself.
Oh, it tastes like a damp house.
No, it does taste, it tastes like a mop.
It tastes like old asbestos.
I do like it, but I think I'm going to prefer this. I could be wrong though.
Oh, hello.
That's my favorite.
Hello.
Whew.
what did you say the lighter one has been so far?
The expensive one.
I that's honestly that tastes really cheap to me. I don't think I've ever said that about a drink before, but that does taste really cheap to me.
Oh my god,
That's a lot
burned.
better to me.
It burned, but that's a lot better than that.
Yeah.
Which do you think is more expensive?
I would actually say it could be the X. Because
I'm-
people go wild for the peaty.
For the peatiness, yeah.
I kind of hope X is a cheap one because it's fucking if it's really good,
Tasty, yeah.
it's really really good.
I'm an O guy.
I'm an O.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I prefer the O. I think the X is probably more expensive. And I think that you were the same.
Yes.
So which one do we prefer, guys?
I think I'm going to go with X, to be honest.
I prefer X.
Yeah.
I can tell you that O is Johnny Walker Red Label at €34.
Hey,
Johnny.
And X is Lagavulin 11-year-old Scotch whiskey, which is the Nick Offerman edition.
Oh.
And it's aged in Guinness barrel.
Oh, what? And I love Guinness. I couldn't get any Guinness.
Hold on, I didn't know that was €245 either. Balls to my fucking sack. I didn't know it was 204. Come on. I'm never going to drink that again.
It was fucking in a cast with a bunch of farts of people who drank Guinness.
Yeah.
That was just hard to drink.
Yeah.
And that one there was smooth.
So easy. Yeah.
Yeah, went down the hole.
Perfect.
He's perfect. He's the perfect man. He
What
would treat you so well.
mysteries hide behind that mustache?
I know.
I want to know.
I also want to know.
If you went on dates with these two, right? You're going to have a deep, meaningful conversation with this one. And you're going to learn something about not only the world, but also yourself. With this one, a shift in a finger and maybe you go home. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying who's being fingered, but someone's getting fingered.
One of these is an aged Scotch priced at $59.95, and one of these is an aged Scotch priced at €1,140.
What?
1100.
€1,140.
Oh my god, you didn't.
Excuse me.
Wow.
I'll be honest.
You're so excited.
No, because when he started saying stuff there, I was like, this entire video, I haven't been shocked yet. Every time I've done one of these things, I'd be like, what the fuck? How much did you say there?
1,000 what?
€1,140.
Holy fuck nuts!
The expensive one could buy you every flagship console there is currently. You could get a Nintendo Switch, you could get a PS5, you could get an Xbox, whatever dumb thing they named it Xbox
Series X.
vagina. You can have them all. Or you can have this one bottle of what I'm going to assume is the one that I will think is dog shit.
So think about it now, logically. If you took a shot from that bottle, how much money would be in a shot? How much was this shot?
I did the maths. These are about 35mm shots.
Yeah.
A bottle 700ml. So one of those shots costs €57.
Stop it! Wow! Wow. I would have thought it would have been like maybe 30, 40. 57.
Why did I knock that one?
It's a down payment for a small mortgage. How the rich people live, you know, how the other half live.
Oh, like idiots.
Yeah, to have €1,000, just be like, bit of whiskey.
Yeah, if I had €1,000, you know what I would spend it on?
Consoles? Flagship consoles?
I would spend it on 22 bottles of the other scotch.
And is it like, I mean, I'm sure there's so much that goes into it. Is it like the aging that it's been, but then so many whiskeys are aged for so long that you're like, what constitutes that price?
Cannot, like, nothing. The smell is telling me nothing. I'm too excited, to be honest. I'm too fucking
I
excited.
have a really blocked nose.
Oh.
That smells delicious, but also like fire.
For you to spend €1,100 in a bottle, what would that bottle have to do for you?
Be emotionally available.
Be emotionally available.
That'd be great.
It's not something normally associated with whiskey, I don't think.
Oh, yeah. Like, I think it would need to, when I sip it, in my mind, it's just like a film of the happiest memory of my life flashing before my eyes on loop. And it would have to, when I sip it, just take away any desire to be with anyone else and to feel entirely my own person and complete in that there's no emptiness or hole that needs to be filled within me.
Oh, wow. I was going to say, remind to make my skin and hair glow, but that's that's pretty good too. Yours is much better.
Do you know what it'd have to do? It would have to make me lose weight. Somehow it cancels out
funny.
calories. That's a funny answer.
I'm kidding. Yours was way better.
Here's the thing. I know I'm going to pick the cheap one. But I'm very excited either way. So here we go. This could be the most expensive thing we've ever drank.
Oh, you're sipping.
Oh, that's €20 gone down my throat for definite. That's
that's
so
lovely.
smooth. What?
Okay.
Smoky again, but not immediately. It's an aftertaste. Maybe just in general, not a big fan of Scotch.
Yeah.
The smokiness of it. But
Yeah.
this doesn't taste like the ash house that we'd had
Yeah.
previously.
Like
but still a little bit. Maybe this one was next door.
Yeah.
Jesus now.
Oh, interesting.
Sorry.
What was that
I
noise?
don't know, that kind of just leaked out of me. Ooh, I kind of prefer that one.
It burned me, but I liked it.
I liked it.
Yeah, okay.
It's that pleasurable side of pain.
Yeah, get nasty with me, oh.
Get nasty with me. Oh,
Oh, daddy.
damn.
I regret saying that.
Again, it's got that like ethanol-y burny sensation that I
it's
adore,
gorgeous.
which I really, really like.
Yeah.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that it needs to be expensive. Like these both taste absolutely gorgeous. Would happily drink these.
I'm determined to keep a consensus here.
I don't like either.
You don't like either of them?
I like the initial flavors, but the aftertaste is just not my bag.
If you had to choose one over the other.
I think I'm going, oh.
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 1,000%. This is actually so pleasurable to drink. This tastes like ash butt.
I prefer O. There's like a little kick to it.
I think I prefer O as well.
But you're right, because X is phenomenal.
Hold on, let me...
Just a bit sweeter. A little bit.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm going to go with O on that one.
I can tell you that X is Lafrague 10-year-old at $59.95. And
1,100 €.
O is Glengoyne 30-year-old Scotch whiskey at €1,140.
Well, I am not going to let
I'm never gonna financially recover from this.
€1,140 whiskey go to waste.
Oh,
Sláinte.
okay. Should we
Sláinte,
sip it or
everybody. I'm
shoot it?
shotting that.
All right, shoot. Let's go.
Right.
Oh, fiscally irresponsible as fuck.
I think that O being the more expensive one makes more sense. It's like very aged.
Yeah.
And very peaty.
I'm 100% having yours.
Oh, you can.
Is there a big difference between the two?
Yeah, massively.
Money.
Oh, look, a wooden box. Oh my god, it's beautiful. I mean, this would have me so sold.
Oh.
That's good.
Oh, that's class. Oh, whoa, boys.
You're not. No, don't even show them.
No,
Can't
you're
afford
not
it.
allowed. You're not
You
allowed.
can't afford it.
Like the presentation, I'm gonna marry the presentation. I want to be buried in this box, just like here lies Aidan Green. He died because of all the gambling debt he got into to fund his love of €1,100 whiskies. Oh.
Does it taste like it costs over $1,000?
Do you know, it actually does. It actually does. I think if I was tasting it, I wouldn't be able to guess outright exactly how much it cost. But
I wouldn't have guessed that high though.
Ah, these are pretty box, isn't it?
She had such a pretty box. Maui Haynes got the prettiest box in all of Aberdeen. Oh yeah,
Wow, that was good. That was good. Thank you, Scotland.
I'll tell you something. You could pay whatever price you want for a whiskey or any drink. But can I tell you something? There is not a price you could put on spending that time with you. And I mean that entirely. I mean that, Ciara. I think you are one of the best people I've ever been fortunate enough to meet, and to spend this time with you doing this, you couldn't put a price on it.
oh my god, no, I'm not. I'm too emotional a person for that.
But I mean it, and you know, someone who appreciates.
You're so cute.
Someone who appreciates a drink, and what an experience we've had. I'm so happy.
So, good day?
What a great day!
It was a great day.
Someone tell Nick Offerman.
He should call us.
Yeah.
Both of us.
Now that you've tried 5 varieties of cheap versus expensive alcohol, how do you feel?
Rich with information.
You've learned a lot about drinks and ourselves.
I think that we had a really nice refined palette
Yes.
of essentially cheap ass stuff, but also some of the expensive ass stuff too.
My faith in us having kind of expensive taste has been restored.
Oh, completely.
Like, I kind of thought that, you know, we were dumpster rats. But actually,
But-
we're dumpster poodles.
That is the perfect
we're
analogy
still-
for what we are.
I don't think it should be cheap or expensive. I think it should be affordable on a wide scale and last. So
Yes.
when you invest in something that you may have had to save up for a while, they're gonna last you.
Yeah.
Hashtag Doc Martens.
I think that a lot of things which are expensive are a social construct, and they're only expensive because they want to make you think you want to buy them. A lot of companies will make something more expensive to just make it seem as if it is more, it should be worth more, even though it was made in the same way as something cheap. So I think that what we've learned today is sometimes with something expensive it is good, but sometimes it's not. So you don't just have to buy the most expensive thing. Buy what's right for you and your economic circumstances. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Cheap or poor, it doesn't matter, but be a whore.
Be cheap in the streets and expensive in the sheets.
That's right.
But there's definitely a playlist of expensive alcohol. Definitely engage on those videos so that they'll do more. So like, comment, subscribe, and leave a comment saying what expensive alcohol we need to try next. And then buy the merch so that they can afford more of the bottles because they're not cheap.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here and making this happen.
I know.
Go on, be good.